All right, what's going on, everybody? Time to make another 5-star salad. So we've already actually got the salad chopped up for the most part. Celine did the work ahead of time, so thank you, Celine. So we've just got a few other things we're gonna chop up here. We got all of our different colors here. And so let's just go over quickly what we are gonna put in our salad here. We've got some red cabbage or purple cabbage. We've got some yellow onion. Got 2 little mini peppers. Got 2 stalks of celery. And actually, the people on YouTube, if you could let me know, is the sound coming through? I've got this wireless mic on. I'm not exactly sure if I set it up right, but I think I did. All right, so then we've also got 2 carrots here. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Olivia, what's up? Oh, shoot. Uh-oh, I messed it up. All right, whatever. All right, guys, so yeah, we got some basil here as well. Basil. That's going to be our fresh herb. And then I'm going to put in some wakame seaweed. So if you guys don't know what that looks like, so I like to get seaweeds, and I get this Maine Coast variety. So this is the wakame, and this is the dulse. So this is what the wakame looks like before it's soaked. So these are just dried seaweeds, essentially. I will show you what the dulse looks like. It's a little more purple. All right. So we are going to soak just a few pieces of wakame, and I'm going to soak that in distilled water. Get that from the trusty distiller. All right, so now as I'm making the rest of the salad, we're gonna have the wakame soaking. And so when we're ready, after everything else is cut up, that's gonna be nice and soft, and we'll be able to put that into the salad. All right, now tonight, we're gonna make another dressing from the Art of Salad Mastery ebook, which just went on my website today, now that the bundle's over. If you guys want to still get my ebook, The Art of Salad Mastery, you can get that on my website. I'll put the link in the description. For the people on Instagram, you can go to my bio, and the link tree is there. So feel free to check that out. All right. So soaking right now, just to rinse them off a little, we got some tomatoes. I'm gonna throw those in. All right. So let's get started here. Just gonna toss everything in one bowl. Okay, and like I was saying, we're making a salad dressing from the ebook, The Art of Salad Mastery, where I teach you guys the epic blueprint of making a 5-star salad. These are the salads that I think everybody should be consuming. They're satisfying, they're gonna fill you up, they're gonna give you all the nutrition you need, and so, you know, it's just the best way, in my opinion, to build your salads. All right, so we'll go over the 5 pillars or the 5 criteria that goes into a 5-star salad as we're going through this. All right. So let me just get my knife here. Got 2 knives. We're gonna start off just by shredding up a little red cabbage. All right. I'm just going to finely chop it. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Monday. Did you guys have a good day? Now, I really like to get my cabbage really finely chopped. You know, cabbage can be a little more rough or, you know, harder to chew, I guess. So just make sure you chop it up really nice. All right. So that's going to give us a nice, bright purple color. And as you guys have heard me talk about the anthocyanin compounds, those antioxidants that are super powerful at reducing oxidative stress and inflammation and just keeping, you know, our cells as healthy as possible. So let's do the celery next. Got a question here. What cutting boards do I prefer? So I like any cutting board that is large, right? So that's actually one of the common mistakes I see people make when they're making their salads or just preparing anything, is not having the right tools for the job. And that means having the right knives, having the right cutting boards, having the right bowls, you know, having just all the right tools that are gonna make creating the salad easier and just faster and more efficient and just more enjoyable. So, I mean, this one, I think I just got at Target like a long time ago, many years ago. I just really liked the large size of it, so I just recommend. I don't have a certain brand that I recommend, but any cutting board that is large and allows you to do the job super easy, that's the kind of cutting board that I would recommend. Okay. All right, so next we will cut up our carrots. So just to kind of recap, if you guys are new here or if you're just, you know, kind of trying to get the idea of 5-star salads down, you want to make sure you've got at least 16 ounces or 1 pound of leafy greens in your salad. That's going to give you the, you know, the bulk. It's going to give you all that fiber. It's going to give you the alkalization, the minerals, the vitamins and chlorophyll, and you know, all those really beneficial compounds that leafy greens provide us. I really think that people should have at least a pound of leafy greens in their day. I prefer that they just make a big, massive salad like this for dinner, or I guess even lunch, whatever you prefer. But just make sure you're getting in at least 16 ounces of leafy greens as your base, as your foundation of the salad. And then as you add in more things, obviously it's going to get heavier if you're weighing it out, but You don't have to weigh it out, but it is actually nice to do that in the beginning to see where you're at. And so you can get just a little food scale. I just got one for like 20 bucks on Amazon, or you can go to your, a local store. But yeah, and it's really not that hard to get to 16 ounces. It's like last night I had 1 head of red leaf lettuce. I had like 7 smaller leaves of kale, and then I had like 2.5 leaves of collards. Or no, it was actually a rainbow chard. And so that was over 16 ounces. So it doesn't take a lot. And I mean, especially once you chop it down, it doesn't look like much at all. So I mean, maybe to how people are used to eating their salads, but yeah, it's once you start eating this, you'll get acclimated to it, and the size of the salad really won't be intimidating like it might seem for some people that are new to this. Not sure if you guys were hanging out with us last night, but I went live with Jung Soo over at Girl with Bear. She's such a great interviewer, and it was just so fun. She did she always does like a little pop quiz or like a game show type thing in her lives, and so but before that, she asked me about some of the mistakes that people make, and I just kind of covered the one mistake where people don't have the right tools. But the other one that we talked about was the mindset, right? So the mindset going into making the salad, if you look at it like a chore or like something, that's, you're dreading doing, like you don't want to do it. And so if you have that attitude going into making your salad or just making any other healthy foods, that's going to really decrease the chance of you succeeding and sustaining this style of eating. So you want to just, have fun with it. You want to go into it with a positive mindset and, just enjoy it. So look at it as an opportunity to nourish your cells, to improve your health, and to, attain the health, the vibrancy and the just pain-free, flexible body, that's going to allow you to do the things in life that you want to do. So there's plenty of examples that we can look at, in the U.S. especially, of a lot of people that aren't doing well with their health. And that's a result, unfortunately, of the choices that they had made for the most part, with their diet and cutting corners and, getting fast food and things like that, so that they, because they didn't want to put in the time to invest in themselves and invest in their health with optimal foods. And so it's just, you got to look at it from a positive mindset. Otherwise, you're just leading yourself down the wrong road, in my opinion. All right, so we have our 16 ounces of leafy greens in here. Now I'm going to add in some fresh basil. So one of the other pillars to a 5-star salad is to make sure that you have at least one fresh herb. Because when you have the fresh herb in there, it just really livens up the flavor. It livens up the medicinal quality. Just, you know, you get all those antioxidants, you get all those really beneficial phytonutrients that do a lot of really great things in the body. And so I'm just gonna chop up this basil. And I recommend rotating the types of herbs and the type of, you know, everything, the greens, the things that you put into your salad. Make sure you get a good rotation of different things so that you are getting a wide variety of different fibers and different nutrients, different antioxidants, different polyphenols. All right, so that is why I really love the herbs, because they are just delicious and super nutritious. All right, so we've got our basil, we've got our 16 ounces of greens, so that's 2 of the pillars. Now, the other pillar that I forgot to mention is we've got, you want to have at least one cruciferous leafy green vegetable in there. So we've got both the kale. So I think Celine put in for the greens, we've got red leaf lettuce. I think it's pretty similar to last night that I had red leaf lettuce, kale, and rainbow chard. Is it chard or chard? I think it's chard. Rainbow chard. Yeah. So I think that's what's in here right now. So we've got the cabbage and the kale. So I mean, we're already over our quota for cruciferous vegetables, but we're gonna add more, right? We're gonna keep it going, but we'll get to that here shortly. Right now, we're gonna put in some yellow onion. Okay. Now, usually, I do prefer red onion, but again, I want to rotate it, right? I don't want to have red onion every single night. I want to be having red onion sometimes. I want to have yellow onion. I want to have sweet onion. I want to have shallots. I want to have green onion. So there's a lot of different types of onions and the allium family, you know, that we can take advantage of and just, again, nourish the body with a variety of different compounds. All right, so now we're going to see now, not sure if you can see, but you can see how the wakame, the seaweed, has really softened, you know? So it looks nothing like it looked when we first put it in there. So that is ready to go whenever we are ready to put it in. But first, I think I'm gonna put that in last. I'm going to put in the tomatoes right now. So we're going to use our serrated knife for the tomatoes. Okay. And one more. You know what, actually I think that is enough for tomatoes. We're running low, so I'm trying to conserve. So I'm going to, so we got 2 Roma tomatoes in there, and I've got a couple handfuls of grape tomatoes as well. All right. You guys want to see what it looks like so far? So that's what we're looking at so far. So colorful. And remember, that is the 4th pillar to the 5-star salad. You want to have at least 5 different colors. Did I already say that? I don't know if I did. Yeah, so you want to get those antioxidants, you want to get all the good stuff from the colors. And so 5 or more colors. We've got red from the tomato, that's 1. We got the orange from the carrot. We've got the yellow from the onion. We've got the green from the leafy greens, from the kale. I mean, technically, the kale is a different green than the chard, and it's also different from, you know, the red in the tomatoes is different from the red, or actually the purple in the cabbage. So, I mean, I think that's 6 right there. So we got over 5 easily. And so it's not difficult, you guys. Once you start to really just, you know, play around with different foods, start to incorporate different things maybe that you're not used to, and it's pretty easy to make a salad like this. So this is, I mean, it's not a difficult thing to do. So you can easily make a 5-star salad, and it's not like, you know, it's gonna be something that's super difficult to do. It's super achievable. It's quick, unless you're, you know, making a YouTube video about it. And so don't be intimidated by it. Just, you know, start doing it, and you'll get used to doing it, and then it just becomes easy. So, you know, if I weren't making a video about this, it would literally take me no more than 15 minutes, right? So I don't know any food or any meal or dish that you're gonna make at home, whether it's cooked or raw, that, or especially on a, you know, a standard diet, and other than going through the drive-through, but even still then, sometimes, you know, I remember that back in the day, when I went through the drive-through, it could take, I mean, 20 minutes, 15 minutes just to get through that drive-through. So, you know, I mean, it's just, you gotta, where are your priorities? Where's your mindset? You just gotta look at things, you know, you gotta take a step back and just think about, all right, it may take me 15, 20 minutes to make this, and even in the beginning, it may take you longer, right? So don't be put off by, you know, if it takes you a little longer in the beginning, because that's gonna, you know, that's just how that's what happens when you start doing anything new. You're gonna take a little bit longer to do it. But then as we go on, as we get used to it, you know, it becomes easy and it becomes fast. So, all right, so now we've got some little mini peppers. Guys, you want to, you know, kind of in that same line of thought, the 3 Ps, you know, that's one of my things, is the 3 Ps. Any diet or any lifestyle change that you're trying to make, you have to implement the 3 Ps, all right? So anybody here know what the 3 Ps are? It's been a while since I've talked about the 3 Ps. So let's see if anybody remembers. I'll wait to reveal the secret of my success. The problem is I don't have Celine here to read my comments, so She's taking a nap. All right, so I'm just going to give you guys the answer. I'm sure you all already know, but so the 3 Ps. If you want to succeed long term, if you want to be successful with anything you're doing, you got to implement the 3 Ps. And this is especially relevant to the raw vegan diet or really just eating a whole food, plant-based, healthy diet. All right, so the first P. I haven't talked about this for a while, so let's make sure that I remember it. So first off is patience, right? Patience is key. You don't want to, and this plays into the mindset as well. Patience, if you're not patient with yourself, with learning how to do this process, if you get frustrated, you're going to give up, right? So you have to understand that you have to be patient with yourself when you're learning how to do something like this. And as long as you're patient and you're compassionate with yourself and you're not, trying to cut corners and you're not trying to, just do it as fast as possible, in as little time as possible from out of the gate. You want to make sure that you just take in the process, you understand why you're doing what you're doing, and you just learn. You learn and you be patient. So don't get frustrated if it's a little difficult in the beginning, because anything that is worth doing is going to be a little difficult in the beginning, right? You can't grow unless you stress yourself a healthy stress, right? If you're working out, nobody's going to grow any muscle if they're just picking up a 2-pound weight for 3 years, right? So you just gotta accept that it's going to be a learning experience, and then just be patient. All right. So that's the first P. You got to be patient. Second P is persistence. All right. You have to be persistent. Now these all kind of mend. They kind of fade into each other. So patience and persistence, they go hand in hand. If you're not patient with yourself, you're probably not going to be consistent, or you're not going to be persistent. So persistence is, continuing on, moving forward, even when, you're not feeling like doing it. You could look at exercise in this context. I don't want to exercise 5-6 days a week every time, but I still do it because I want to be persistent and I want to get the results that I'm looking for. Same goes with the salads, right? You have to be persistent with making these meals. Same goes with eating fruit, eating plenty of fruit. You want to eat, all these healthy whole plant foods. And so if you're, going along and you're just like doing cheat days every 2 or 3 days, what are you being persistent with? Are you being persistent with your healthy habits, or are you being persistent with your cheat days, with your unhealthy habits? Those are the things. Are you being persistent with a poor mindset? Because that's going to keep you from getting to the results that you're looking for. And so being persistent with the things that are going to improve your life and enhance your health and just make you feel the way that you want to feel, you got to be persistent. All right, so persistence, patience, and practicality is the third P. So practicality is, making sure that you are attempting to live in a way that isn't going to be unattainable for you long term. You might be able to do it for a few days or a few weeks, maybe even a few months, but if it is not sustainable for your personal environment, your surroundings, your, whatever life situation you're in, then what is the point? You're just going to rock back and forth. You're going to have your ups and your downs, like your extremes. You're going to, it's not going to be sustainable because it isn't practical. So I personally, I could try to just eat mangoes and papayas and eat, super, water-rich fruits, but I live in Minnesota. So, I really take advantage of my 5-star salads because I don't have access to the same delicious, ripe, tree-grown fruits, picked right off the tree as somebody in Costa Rica or in maybe Miami or Thailand, right? So I'm not going to try and mold my life, my lifestyle into, a hole that is a different shape, right? So I want to make this customizable. I want to personalize it to my personal life situation. And that is how I have sustained this diet and lifestyle for 10 years now, over 10 years. So, that is the 3 Ps. Now, again, I'm not saying that there's not things that we can learn and that we can implement from, the tips and the, the teachings from others in tropical areas. Of course, there's so much information to learn from those people. But the thing is, you want to have, again, put it into context. Like me in Minnesota, I just, fruits, ripe, organic, I do eat pretty much all organic. But water-rich, tropical fruits and tender leafy greens, just baby greens, like some people recommend, hey, that's just not practical. And I have lived that way for some time, but it's not a way that I can live sustainably for years, right? So I see a lot of people trying to mold their life as an equal to somebody else in another part of the world, and that's just one of the things that I really want to get across to people is the personalization of your diet and lifestyle in a way where it is got a solid, healthy foundation, and it works for you. So take the principles that you like from different people that you resonate with and that you feel are getting the results that you want, and then take it from all your different teachers and form it into your own personalized, sustainable, practical lifestyle and diet, right? So that is my philosophy, and that is the 3 Ps. So you want to be patient, you want to be persistent, and you want to be practical. All right, so that is my tip for the night. There we are. Okay, so now, oh, no, we got the seaweed. All right, you guys waiting for the seaweed? Okay, now once I have, made my salad and I'm ready to put the seaweed in, I just take a fork and I just scoop it out. It's gonna be pretty wet. Now, seaweed is full of great minerals, including our trace minerals, iodine, so great food to put into the diet a couple times a week, help you get some of that iodine or iodine. All right, so now I'm just taking my serrated knife and I'm just cutting it into little strips. Now you can get different seaweeds in different forms. I've got a little sprinkle container of kelp. So you can sprinkle in some kelp onto your salad if you want, or into your salad dressing. Kelp is really high in iodine, so you wanna not go overboard with it, because you don't want to have too much iodine, just like you don't want to have too little. So just a few sprinkles of kelp is what they say is optimal. As far as the wakame, as far as I know, you're going to be pretty safe, not going overboard, unless you're maybe eating a 5-star salad of only wakame. But I guess that wouldn't be a 5-star salad, would it? So there you go. Just eat a 5-star salad. So, and this is actually adding another color to the salad, right? There's no other greens that are exactly this color. It's like being at the beach. All right, so now it's time for the dressing, right? So this is the part that most people like the most. Oh yeah, and I was gonna say, there's dulse that you can get as well. That's it's already, so these dulse chunks are pretty big. They're like long, big pieces, and you can also get it in flakes. So it kind of looks like fish food, yeah, it's nice. You can just sprinkle it, sprinkle a few tablespoons or whatever into your salad, or again into your salad dressing. I don't have any salad dressings with seaweed in it, but I'm sure there are some good ones out there. All right. Oof. Okay. So for our dressing, now we're going to be making Showtime. All right. I haven't made this one for you guys yet, so I hope you like it. It's in the Art of Salad Mastery ebook on my website now. You can go get that. Highly recommend it. Not just saying that. I think it's a good one. And so, yeah, we're gonna make Showtime. You like that name? I like it. All right, so Showtime is going to be 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds. And as you guys know, I like to include a Brazil nut. So I did a little less than 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds. Now I'm just going to toss in 1 Brazil nut. So I'm getting my iodine from the wakame seaweed, and I'm getting a little more selenium from the Brazil nut, on top of just, what I get from the food that I eat. That's food too, but now, sorry. So now I am just peeling off the outside layer of the lemon. Leave as much of that pith, that white coating, right under the skin. Leave as much of that on there as possible. You're going to get a lot of nutrients in there, a lot of minerals. All right, now we want 2 medjool dates. Ooh, that one's moldy inside, so be careful with your dates. Sometimes they have some like black mold inside, so you really got to pay attention. That other one was good. This one's good too. All right. They're usually pretty all good, you know. I don't get too many of those moldy ones anymore. So I guess I've just been getting lucky, but yeah. Every once in a while, you just got to expect that to happen. All right, so we got the 2 dates in there. We got half of a lemon. We got the hemp and the Brazil nut. Now we're going to do 1 teaspoon of onion granules. Are you writing this one down? It's a good one, I think. We're going to do, now the rest of the herbs are half a teaspoon. So 1/2 teaspoon of thyme. So we can all use a little more thyme in our day. We've got 1/2 teaspoon of coriander. And 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. Okay. And now we want 3/4 of a cup of distilled water. You know what, I've got 2 jars right now. This one's a little easier to pour from, so I'm going to use this one. So 3/4 of a cup of distilled water. If you don't have distilled water, you got to get some. Just kidding. You should though, I think. But you can also do reverse osmosis, and you can do, you know, whatever other filtered, purified water. But I highly recommend you guys distilled water. You want to make sure you're getting out all those environmental pollutants and endocrine disruptors, all that stuff. Bad news, right? So we want to be putting only the purest energy and chemistry into our bodies. And so that is what is going to give us the health that we are all looking for. And so that is why I choose distilled water. All right, so that is that is all we have for the dressing. So we're just going to blend this up now. Now you could use some of that water if you really wanted to. So, oh, somebody said it has no minerals. That is completely fine. That is what I want, because I don't want inorganic minerals going into my body and clogging up my joints and, you know, my blood vessels. I want organic minerals that I'm getting from my foods. So I get my minerals from my food, my highly mineralized organic minerals, bioavailable minerals in my food, and I get additional hydration from my water. So I'm personally not looking for minerals from my water, right? So that's my philosophy. looks nice and creamy. Smells so good. Showtime. Showtime, guys. Showtime. Oh, you know what? I've got all these sprouts sitting over here. I almost forgot about my sprouts. So before I pour on my dressing, look at that. I'm gonna top it with some sprouts. You wanna talk about minerals? Here we got some mineral dense sprouts. So I'm just gonna actually throw the rest in there. So these are French lentils, some of my favorite sprouts. But we've actually got, if you guys were watching before, we got a lot of new sprouts that I've never had before. We got yellow peas, we got dun peas, we got red lentils, we got some other ones too. Can't think of what they are, but I'm going to have those tomorrow because they are ready to go just about. So tomorrow they'll be ready. And so I'll show you that. I can probably post on both, but for sure on Instagram. It's just easier to post pictures, you know, obviously on Instagram. So here we've got, this is alfalfa. I thought for a second maybe it was broccoli, but it is alfalfa. And so look at that. I mean, it's like a little snowball. But yeah, alfalfa, delicious. Although alfalfa, compared to the other sprouts, would rank a little lower because I like the hardiness of the lentils, and I like the crunchiness and the sweetness of the green peas. It's just like, and I've always loved eating like sugar snap peas and, you know, other peas, I guess, even just frozen peas. And now I can eat fresh, organic, you know, as fresh as possible green peas. And they're sprouted, so they're even more nutritious. I'm just gonna toss in a handful of those. Whoa. And I think that's all we'll do today. So here you go. One last look at this 5-star salad before. Actually, this is a 4-star salad right now. As you guys know, 4-star salad. Oh, mung beans. Here you go. Here is a full jar of some mung beans. Yes, we love mung beans. They are so easy to sprout. I'm not going to put any in this salad tonight, but I'll probably snack on these, you know, if I need a snack. You know, sprouts are so good for snacking, just for eating anytime, really. You can eat them with pretty much any meal and any time of day. So I don't recommend eating right before bed, though, which we're getting pretty close, guys. These videos keep me past my optimal eating window, but that's all right. I'll get by. So we're gonna put on this Showtime dressing here, and I'll try to get it so you guys can see the creaminess. See that? You know what? I forgot to do a taste test. I could drink it. It's good. So good. I think you guys will really like this one. Let me know what you think. For sure, let me know. Either way, but I have no doubt that you're gonna love it. How many cups did that dressing make? Let's see, I do not know. It's probably like a cup, somewhere around 1 cup of dressing, because I put in 3/4 of a cup of water. So that is really where the volume, a lot of the volume is gonna come from, but plus the whole lemon that I put in there, that helps to give it more volume. Yeah, so those are kind of the things that give it the volume. And so it's probably right around 1 cup of dressing. And I use the entire dressing. Now you can cut it in half, and you can use half tonight and half tomorrow. Now, if you're making a true 5-star salad, I recommend using the whole dressing, because you want to have enough dressing that's gonna, coat your greens and all your ingredients really well. I think the dressing is like it's the ultimate factor when it comes to salad satisfaction. 1/2 of a lemon. 1/2 of a lemon peeled, right? And remember to leave on, just take off that yellow outer coating, but don't take out all of the white pith. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think I'm gonna eat now. And so I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure, if you haven't already on YouTube, sure to give this a thumbs up. I really appreciate the love with the thumbs up. And be sure to comment. Let me know what you think. If you guys are making this, let me know how it went. And yeah, I hope you really enjoy it. I hope you guys will pick up the art of salad mastery. And really dive into the concept of 5-star salads and start making, these amazing filling dishes that, you're going to absolutely learn to love, just like I do. I literally eat this type of a meal every day, every single day. Day in, day out, I'm eating a 5-star salad. And that is the key to my success. And so, at least that's what I think. So yeah, I'm going to go eat this delicious 5-star salad with my fresh thyme. Yes, that it is in the bundle. The Art of Salad Mastery is in the bundle. So if you were one of the lucky ones to purchase the bundle, then you can find my book in there. Then you ended up getting it for like 75 cents. So that is awesome. But now it's on my website. So I've got it listed on sale for 10 bucks. Originally it's $12. So, it's not really gonna break the bank. So I hope you guys will pick it up, enjoy it, learn from it, and let me know what you think. And at the end of that book, we got a 5-star 7-day challenge. All right, so I want you guys to take the challenge, eat a 5-star salad for 7 days in a row, and I've given you 7 whole food dressings just like this one to use every single day in those 7 days if you need it. If you did pick up that Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle, then you've got more recipes than you will know what to do with, and you will have plenty of dressings and other things to put in your salad that are gonna keep you excited and keep you coming back day after day. All right, so that's all I got for you guys tonight. I hope you guys had a great time watching me make my salad. And again, let me know what you think. I love hearing you guys' feedback. And if you do get the book, let me know. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. And always follow your raw intuition.